Everybody, it's Karen Abrams, and welcome to Tuesday Tune-Ups. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day after the day after New Year's and enjoying yourself so much. Today, we are going to lean in to how to create a year that really looks like who you really are from the inside out. And so we're going to start on how do we get inspired so that we can really be reaching for things. There's a great saying, and I've said it before, inspiration pulls and motivation pushes. So we want to be pulled from the inside and really create a year that we're proud of. And we don't have to do it all at once the way we think we have to do it. We just have to do a little bit at a time to get there, okay? So let me come into your space if that's okay. And I think I'm going to move over here. There we go. Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we're going to start here and actually start with what we always do. And the first one for the new year is let's let go of all that collective energy that we're holding on to that doesn't even belong to us, so that we can free ourselves up from all of that and know what's what. So here we go. If that's okay, to release all that energy that never belonged to you from the collective. There we go. And let's get that out of your space. Into God's light. I still totally have my morning voice. I can totally hear it. All right. Beautiful. And remember that all of this happens in your own divine timing, okay? Not mine. So if I'm going quicker than you want to go, don't worry. This divine energy is going to wait for you in your perfect time and let all of this go, okay? And then let's also let go of all of that, release from your body and your space, all that unhealthy, harmful radiation from our technology. Send that to God's light too. All right, there we go. Yay. Beautiful. Nice work. So I woke up with this thought about how, I don't know about you, but honestly, I spend a lot of time thinking about everybody else. And I do spend a chunk of time thinking about myself too, but I tend to their needs before my own. So obviously my family first. And so then I kind of forget how to create something for myself because I'm into strategies on how to help everybody else. And so this is the time for us to look and ride this amazing wave and excitement of the new year. It's 2024, it's the new year. It's time to kind of go, wow, what can we make out of this year for ourselves? And look, it's an arbitrary line in the sand that we've all created together. So let's enjoy it and let's take it. And like I said, let's have God show you that it's possible to make big changes just a little bit at a time. And that's all we need to do. This is a journey that takes steps to get there instead of just making that leap. Because usually we're like, well, this year I'm going to work out and I'm going to eat better than I ever did and I'm going to see all my friends and take all the trips I want to take. And we go into this huge, massive thing, which is very human of us to do. And at the same time, when we get our head so far in the clouds, we don't know how to walk it all the way across the finish line. And so let's just have Source let you know that it's possible to walk it over the finish line and take it just a little bit at a time, one step at a time. And that we can look at that big picture. That's wonderful to look at the big picture. I'm totally up for the big picture, okay? And it's okay to have a little picture along the way. And so let's have God show you how to, what it feels like to celebrate your wins along the way. Because when we don't, then we go, well, I'm still not there. I'm still not there. How many of you have ever done that? Because I certainly have done that, and I have to stop myself from doing that. So here we go. How to and what it feels like just to appreciate your wins every single day. And really make a point of doing that. And also, let's also show you, and I know I've talked about this before, and it's always just a great technique, is in the morning, you get to decide what kind of day do you want? How do you want to feel? Who do you want to be today? So I say a lot of the time, I want to be happy and connected and productive and grateful. Those are the things that I say a lot. And when I remember that, it just changes my body. And so you can decide what it is that you'd like. You could say abundant in there, whatever you want, okay? So take a minute and let's give you God's understanding on all that. And then come back to it. Some point in the day, go, oh yeah, were my intentions this morning? Just to see if you're on track. And if you're not, no big whoop. Let's show you how to get back on track, what it feels like to get back on track with those feelings. And so the biggest open secret about how to get inspired is to follow your joy. What makes you happy? Now, I've talked about this before. I think even it might have been last week. Sometimes I forget how to have fun. And because I'm just so in, oh, I got to do this. And so even when you're in that spot of not knowing how to have fun, all you have to do is look at what you're doing that's not fun and think of the opposite. And that'll get you there too. And then you'll start thinking about it. So let's give you guys understanding on how to have fun, what it feels like, that it's safe to lean into things. Just be kind to yourself. Show you how to and what it feels like to be kind to yourself. Because your source of creativity, your source of inspiration has to do with being kind to your inner child, really treating it well, he or she, really, really well. And just allowing that to pull you towards what you like to do. And yes, you're still going to have to pay bills. Yes, you're still going to have to take care of your family. You're going to have to do all those things. And let's show you how much time you have to do that, okay? Because the first thing that everybody says is, I don't have time, right? We say, I don't have time, I don't have money. Those are the two biggest excuses that we have to not do the things that we really want to do. And so let's have God let you understand those two. And understand how to create time and how to create money for that. In a way that's in alignment with who you are. I'm not telling you to spend money you don't have. Let's just show you how to trust your intuition. And know the difference between intuition and being impulsive. All right? Because those two things can come at the same time and you can mix them up. All right. And a lot of times if there's a sense of an overwhelming sense of immediacy, just check in to see if this is impulsiveness. Now, if you're hanging off a cliff, the immediacy is to get off the cliff and get onto the mountain, right? And wherever you're at, let's just let you know. And show you what it feels like to really be understanding of yourself and compassionate with yourself. Show you what God's compassion feels like, that you're deserving of receiving it, how to and what it feels like to receive it. And really be able to sit in the now here and be in the moment to go, what would really make me happy today? And I know I've got to do this and this and this. And how can I do something that would make me happy? And is it okay if you forgive yourself for breaking promises to yourself? Because if you're a caregiver, if you're somebody who's like that, then it's very easy. We're the first people, ourselves, we're the first people to break promises to ourselves. And so is it okay if you forgive yourself for all the promises that you've broken to yourself? And let's show you how to keep them, what it feels like to keep promises to yourself. There we go. And show you how to do this a little bit at a time, okay? We want to do this because we're building a muscle here that's going to help us create what we want for this new year. And we're going to do it a little bit at a time, past the first week of January, past the second week of January, past the third week and the fourth week. We get into February, people start really forgetting what they wanted to do this year and start going back into the same old, same old. So on that note, what I would like to do is invite you to a free preview of a 4-week class that I'm doing called Inspired Action. This is called 3 Steps to Inspired Action. It's free. It's tomorrow, and it's at 12 noon Pacific time. It's for 45 minutes. I'm just going to dive into some of the root causes that keep us from being inspired. We're going to talk about healing procrastination and improving your relationship with money, to just name a couple right now, and to help you. And I'll name the other one because I just remembered it. It's about follow through and helping you learn how to follow through more than you have before. And then if you choose to dive deeper with me, my class starts on January 10th, Inspired Action. It's just once a week for 1 hour on Wednesdays at 12 noon to 1 p.m. So it's an easy thing to do. And it's also easy because even if you can't make that noon time, you're going to get the recording of it in your email by the next day. So there's no reason not to take it if you want. And it's only $297 with a 1 payment and a 2 payment option. So I'm giving you all the details so that you can consider this. But come tomorrow for the free one to see what it's like and to see how this can help you change your life and start creating what you want beyond that time where we go back into complacency and go back into our old story of how we can't get done what we want and how we can't be who we want to be. So on that note, let's just have God give you a body healing. Whee! Yay! And let you know who you are from God's perspective with all these changes that will continue to evolve. Beautiful. And then let's bring you back into your body. Center you here. Bring you back into your body all the way down through the bottoms of your feet. Let's dive down into the earth, into that earth energy like we're going to the bottom of a 10-foot pool. Touch the bottom, come back up the bottoms of your feet all the way up to the top of your head so you're finally grounded and you're ready to start your day. So please, once again, join me tomorrow for a free healing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. And until next week, God bless and goodbye for now. See ya.